Hi there, everybody. Welcome to a Monday reading. I hope all is well and you had a good weekend. All right, I'm going to be popping in and saying hi today and doing this Earth Magic Oracle reading for you. I just want to see what the energies are like as usual. Or if you're new here, what I usually do is I will look at the energies for the coming week. So, what do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? And that's usually the best question to ask. For those of you who are regulars here, you'll know that that's how it works. I also wanted to mention that there are going to be energy sessions coming up for the 9th, for the full moon on the 9th. So please bear that in mind if you want to do any negativity purging, any chakra work, any specific intentions for jobs, career orientated stuff, whatever the case may be, healing relationships. Full moon is good for any of those things, so just bearing that in mind. I do humbly apologize for my snoring puppy in the background if you can hear her. She's had a big operation and she's very tiny but has quite a snore on her, so I do apologize if you can hear that. All right, so I'm going to ask today the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I'm going to first ask what is the most prevalent energy this week, because I just kind of got told to ask that. Okay, waterfall, effortless. All right, let's just see what kind of areas of our life maybe this is playing out in, or where this focus must be, or this energy must be, what it applies to. All right, we've got iceberg, which is submerged. Okay, this is quite interesting for a specific person I know. Okay, all right. So the first thing I'm picking up here is that this might be stuff to do with family. It might be stuff to do with family karma, generational karma. When we see the ancestors and the generations here, we're looking at our bloodlines and things within our family. Family can also mean that people that you spend a lot of time with, or you associate with, or you see as your tribe or your group, however you may perceive it. But this is what it kind of revolves around. And I feel like there are things that are lying beneath the surface that need to be revealed. When I see this iceberg, you know that saying, the tip of the iceberg, I feel like there's an issue or something that is just poking its head out and saying, hey, notice me, this needs to be reviewed or discussed or brought to someone's attention. And I feel that this waterfall, effortless energy needs to be taken into account. This is going to be, for some of you, you're going to have difficult conversations maybe, and I feel as if Spirit is here to try and help you overcome certain things. When I look at a waterfall with this water coming down, it seems so effortless that it's pouring down there, okay, and it is. But at the same time, the water is an exceptionally powerful force. Water can cut through rock. It can make its way wherever it needs to. It can cut a new path whenever it needs to. So I think that that's the kind of energy that's around. It's almost there to help facilitate or assist in whatever it is that we need to talk about or deal with or communicate to somebody, or if we want to communicate to the public at large, something like this, it's going to make it easier for us. So this is a very good week to engage in these kind of things. You'll probably find that your words flow a bit easier. If you are struggling with that, maybe you need to work on your throat chakra, because I feel like communication, that's what I'm being told here. So this focusing on how easy things can be, and that Spirit can help you to make things effortless, that you can just flow through certain situations, conversations, etc., and to dig out the old stuff. Okay, if there is stuff beneath the surface, like you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg, that's what needs to come out. Or maybe you say something or initiate something that helps somebody else to do the same thing, and it reveals some things for you. Okay, and I do feel like this is something to do with family, or like I said, somebody that's close to you that you would see as family, so to speak. Okay, like really close friends of family, whatever the case is, people that you work with, maybe your colleagues, but you see them as some kind of a unit or a family. Maybe there's stuff that has to come up about your family that kind of needs to be spoken about. Maybe there's a lesson or a secret you could even learn. All right, let's see what else it brings up for us. Is there anything else we need to know for this week ahead, please? movement. Wow, okay, so this is really important. Look here, we have the river again, the water that's flowing. It's important for you to be, and there we have karma again. Okay, there's definitely, that's your bottom of the deck. There's definitely something going on here with family, karma, ancestral stuff, whatever the case is. But like I say, for some of you, it might not be that. It could be even somebody that you consider family. Like I say, you know, someone who's not your blood or has the same last name as you, but you see them as being that close to you. Okay. I feel like this can undo negative karma in your life as well. Okay. Sometimes we have ancestral karma, so we are picking up on things that we've been taught for years and decades and centuries that are maybe not appropriate today anymore. Sometimes that causes separation or segregation between family members or friends because there's an old way of thinking and a new way of thinking, and we have to kind of find that fluidity and that rapport with people and that level of understanding that we come from a different mindset to them perhaps, and if we want our mindset and our beliefs to be respected, we need to do the same for them. Okay, but I feel like there's like old family energy, old family karma that can actually be resolved through being flexible, allowing movement, not being rigid, not being inflexible with certain things. And how much do you actually want to make progress? How much do you want to move forward? Because I feel like this is, if you engage that energy and you say, okay, I'm going to take this on and go with that movement, that flow that spirit wants me to work with, then I think that that is going to reveal a lot of stuff, but also bring a lot of healing. All right. Go with the flow as much as possible, especially if it's against your own grain. And it's just because maybe you are very like rigid in your thought processes or stuck in your ways, and maybe you need to realize, hey, I need to be flexible with my teenager or my mother or my father or my, you know, whoever it might be, my spouse. Get these things out in the open. Get them out in the open, because that's what's going to release this karmic energy, that stuff that's been going on for generations and generations. You might be in a relationship where you're repeating your parents' relationship, whatever it is. But trust that you can just go with the flow, not be rigid, maybe say yes to something you wouldn't usually say yes to, or no to something you wouldn't usually say no to. That's also not a bad thing. Maybe there's healthy boundaries that need to be set here. All right, but whatever it is, try to be flexible, try to think out of the box, do something different, especially like that saying goes, don't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. I'm paraphrasing here, okay, but that's exactly the thing. If you want different results, you've got to do something different. You need to make different choices. You need to respond instead of reacting and not thinking before you react. Take 5 seconds to think, how can I respond to this to bring myself a different outcome, or to at least get a different response from someone else? Just, you know, like swap and change the energy around a bit. Okay, ladies and gents, I will chat to you again soon. Have a wonderful week and blessings to you all. Lots of love. Bye.